the beginning, guys.
Hi everyone, we've reached the end of the Grimoire. How did you feel about it?
It was challenging. It was super fun, quite new as well. So yeah, really, really cool.
But it was amazing to see you there, the community, come together and vote on these. But I didn't expect that votes would be so close to each other.
So close, right?
Yeah.
And, I think we're truly making something, with our players, for our players, that is pretty exciting. So maybe we can take a look at what the past year looked like.
We want to create a chapter from scratch with all of you.
We're voting on the power together, which is really exciting. And the winner is, drumroll, Ray of Retribution. This is the current version that we are testing.
How do we want to shape that survivor to be unique to our game and essentially stand out from the rest of the cast of DVDs?
Okay, this is very, very interesting.
Oh my god, no! Because the community is legion. The community is so many different things.
And tell us a bit more about the process behind creating the theme music.
There's a lot of little challenge, like identify the gameplay. Is that an aggressive killer? Is that a quiet killer?
Oh, we're going dark or are we going light?
We want to know what you think.
That relation with the players is unique.
Thank you so much.
I am beyond excited.
And I hope you'll have a great day and a great time in the fog. So as we've seen, it's been almost a year and a half of work on the Grimoire, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe you can, tell us a little bit how that process was like for you, because as we've mentioned, it was a very different process.
Yes, it was very different because we were learning as we were going through. So it definitively was a learning experience and also something really fun to do because we could really let go of our creativity. We were proposing new stuff and then we were showing that to the community and allowing them to basically choose out of all the different cool ideas we had, which one do you prefer. So there was that back and forth and partnership with them. It was really a super cool learning experience.
It's interesting because it's like having another person at the table, right? It's as if the community was in our meetings. Well, not not actually,
It's
but
a lot of people.
Yeah, it's as if they were in, and even maybe at a smaller scale for perks. Oh, we want to do this, and we've suggested those ideas, and the players pick them. But then we have to go back and do some of the work to be like, well, we want to do this, but this is not going to work.
We had to collaborate a lot because we were putting out a lot of options, but we had to make sure that our options were actually fitting with each other. So whatever Jeff wanted to do as gameplay, I needed to make sure visually it supported it and it worked with it.
Were there key moments in the development process for you where you were maybe an aha moment or a moment that was really defining in terms of making this chapter?
For me, I think it would have been when we choose the silhouette. Because when we choose a silhouette, a lot of stuff got answered into, okay, what are we getting ourselves into?
I think for our players too.
Oh, yeah,
I think
for
when
sure.
we put that out, it kind of created this whole excitement.
Yeah, it was their first time actually getting a glimpse of where we were going in terms of killer, and it was super interesting to see the reaction.
Yeah, we talked a lot about this was a challenge, and this is actually one of the big ones that I think that community needs to know about. When we've put these 3 silhouettes out there, we validated internally, will this actually work in Dead by Daylight? And so making that huge silhouette of a character that's awesome was quite the challenge afterwards to say, well, going through windows, how exactly will we animate? We need to find a solution. And the team is doing marvelous. We always find a solution, but it's quite difficult.
Yeah, the memes have definitely kept me afloat this time, as they always do.
The memes. Do you have a favorite
absolutely.
one?
I mean, Cigar Man was really, that's one of my favorite.
And I keep saying this, but Mandy always tells me to stay off of Reddit. Can't help myself. I want to see what people are saying.
Jeff.
I'm just saying, I need to see what people are saying, especially for this, because, it was all done with the community. So seeing what they're saying about the visuals, about the power, about everything is just, to me, it was really important to, stay up to date and know what they were saying.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we want to know for sure. Yeah. We didn't have Hopeless Exile. It actually was a voting option that we proposed to the community. And when we saw the enthusiasm of that option to actually have an environment linked to that killer, we had to react to that vote. Okay, now we have an environment. What will it look like? What do we do about it? Actually, you know what? Do we want the player to actually choose what it would look like? So we added options throughout the voting, and Hopeless Exile was a really good example of that.
You know, without our players, we wouldn't have a product to work on, and I think that's really important to keep in mind. A player with, 18,000 hours probably knows a little bit about the game too, right? So it's something we need to respect and take into account in our decisions. They have really good ideas, and we should, take them into account and see what we can do with them.
We have experience as players and as designers, but we can't find all of the nooks and crannies where perks will interface with one another. So it's always interesting. You present this and they're like, oh, it would be good with this, this, and that. And I'm like, oh, I didn't think about this. Wow, we might have to rethink that idea sometimes.
One thing I think is really interesting too is that, things like the Hopeless Exile or Survivor, Aurora, or Killer, the Judgment, players really got attached to them. They went all in, and they had a lot of conversation and they were fully involved in terms of the process itself. We had players making whole timelines of how things had gone, recaps of, the votes and seeing their excitement. And I think their involvement was really, really good to see.
Fuck yeah, gives us fuel.
Yes, we need it. And we can't wait for you to see everything we have prepared for you in game. This is the end, of the Grimoire, and we have a lot to show you.
The whole team is super grateful to have you on board on this incredible adventure. Keep on doing what you do best. Have fun, fan art, cosplay, play, stream, do all of it. We love seeing your reaction to all of it.
Thank you for talking to us, on socials, on Reddit, as we've made it very clear. Yeah. We've kept some surprises, and here is one of them. Thank you for joining us, on this journey. So see you in the fog.